Okay, so this is our next video in a progression of videos working with a young horse. We've taken Charlie, we selected him, we've gone over why we selected him. We've done a lot of groundwork with him, we've ponied him, and then we got on him his first saddle a little over a week ago and let him carry us. And so from there, the next progression is, throughout this last week, I've just ridden him. Started asking him to bend. I've kept him in the bosal, as you can see. He likes it, he gets along with it, so I left him there with that. We've been outside probably more than we've been inside, but I've slowly progressed to things I want him to start doing. Don't ask a whole lot of your colt at first. Ask a little, get a response, and build on it. When you first go outside, same thing just like the first time in the round pen. Let them travel. If they start to bolt, check them up a little bit, but don't get in a tug of war. Whether you've got a halter, a bosal, or a snaffle, don't get in a tug of war. So it's little ask, they give it, you release it. Little ask, you give it, they release it. So today I'm gonna get up on him. We haven't gypped him, he's fresh. I want him fresh. He's a good, quiet colt. He's not made a big deal about anything. And I want enough energy to ask him to do a few things today. Oh. So I make sure my cinch is tight. I get set. Make him set for me while I get on. So, things we've been working on are bending, right? Want to follow that nose around, help him with my outside leg a little. See how he keeps it in really nice, comes around and back to the left. First day or two, he was a little bit stiffer to the left, so we had to work it. But as soon as he gave me some, I gave it back. He's starting to drop at the pole and come off, really nice. Plenty of dispatch. Can't ask for more than that. So when I travel him, I travel him. I don't got him to a point yet where I'm driving him into the hackamore or the bit. Okay, very good. So, if you remember, we talked about the first saddle or two. When I asked him to stop, I would ask him, say, whoa, and turn him 180 degrees. We're past that. Now he's starting to know what whoa is. He's stopping. When he stops, I stop him straight, and then we ask a couple of backups. The idea behind that is every time I stop him, if I back him, he'll start setting his hocks under him, anticipating the backup, and get in position for the stop that I want. Now, we're not going to build a big slide and stop on a colt this year, but I am going to get him really handy in the hackamore, get him coming off of it, get him flexing at the pole, get him bending both ways, moving from my leg. And that's where we're going to take him to. Cool. Okay, he kind of anticipated that. That's all right. I'll give it to him. Back up. Okay, so Charlie's moving out a lot better than he was before. Really nice. Every once in a while, as we're going through that circle, I'll pick up that inside rein just to bring his nose in a little. But I don't want to constrict him. I want him to move out free, be comfortable with it, and not hang on his face any more than I have to. I want him to travel at a nice slow lope without running off. So I'll ask it again. Nice quiet lope. Every once in a while I bring that nose in just a lot, don't stop. Bring that nose in just a little. I'm driving him with my legs. When he starts to slow down, I'm setting quiet the rest of the time so that he'll learn to relax and travel like he's doing now. This is really nice. He's moving well. Whoa. Don't sit. Okay, so he's anticipating that a little bit because I'm rocking my hips underneath. It's okay, it's my cue. Good boy, Charlie. He's doing really good. I can't fault him for trying to set up a little. We can drive him through that. Now we're just going to jog. Easy. He'll start slowing down. I'm going to ask him to come into a circle. He's kind of drifting a little against that outside shoulder. That's okay. We'll get him coming around. We'll get past that. Main thing is he's following his nose. From a jog, I can get more done than I can from a walk because he'll have more forward impulsion. Use that outside leg, bump him around. Come on, Charlie. See, he wants to drift into that leg a little. That's okay, they'll do that. We'll work on that. Ask him again, come on. There we go, there we go. There we go, don't stop. Come on. Now, whoa. Back. Back. Okay, let's go the other way. Very nice. Came around nice. He didn't drift. Came through. Whoa. He's really starting to listen to my legs. So when I ask for that backup, I try to softly get his face. Wanted to break at that pole. Forward. He's really coming off that hackamore, but I want him to break just a little more. I like that softness, but I want him to break that pole. There. Really nice. Using that outside leg, I'm bumping him around softly, making him follow that nose. Really good. Other way, I make sure my off rein has got lots of slack. There's no drag, because I want him to bend. Come around. Good. And ask him to break again at the pole. Come on. Good boy, Charlie. Whoa, not bad. Very good. Okay, so when he's fresh like this, first few times I ask him to lope, he might be a little bit fast. It's okay, because remember how hard we worked to get him to move. Well, now he's moving, don't be upset with him. But slowly relax yourself and let the horse come down, so that they don't have to feel like they got to be going faster stop, right? They can relax at any gait. Let them find it though. Don't start checking them into it yet. This colt's really good about picking up his leads. When he feels like he's gonna break gait and slow down too much and break gait, I'll squeeze him into it a little with my legs. But just a squeeze is all he needs now, because he's learned how to move. And we don't want to mess that up. We don't want to make him, come on, there he did it. We don't want to make him scotchy. We want him to move fluid without running off. Whoa. Really good. Now let's let him think about what he's done. He's did some really good things. I like it that he'll walk out good. When I take him outside, he's learning to walk out. I like a horse that'll travel. There's no horses on the other side, but he still wants to hang there a little. Just a check, and we'll make him walk. Just a light check, give it back. It's really good. I want him to walk and relax. Speed up. No, just walk. Just a check. Keep him walking. There's no reason to hurry. He's learning how to walk out, learning how to move. I like that. Okay, so the sequence when I turn, got him like this. The outside of the turn, the rein is loose, so there's no drag. I pick up on the inside, I take this left leg, and I move him around with it. And I just lay it against him. That's all it takes. Very nice. Then we go the other way. The right rein's got plenty of slack. I make sure I got his face before I ask. Okay, got it. Lay that leg into him and turn him around. Now, if you'll notice right there at the end, kind of gave a little jump, gave him a little more leg. He was kind of slow. I don't want him to go through those turns, but I want him to have that forward momentum. So whether I'm turning, driving out, whatever, I want that forward momentum. But I want this little old soft face that he seems to be able to keep for me, because I don't want him charging through things. Give me a face. Come on now, let's try it uphill. There, there. That's what I want. I want that tuck, and then I want him to give it. Then I can squeeze him just a little and get some dispatch out of him. That's really good. That's really good. I'm pleased with that. So now we're just going to jog some figure eights, get him really following that nose. And hopefully he won't drift, won't drift, won't drift. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Okay, so when we're doing that, I'm asking him with the inside, but now this outside reign's laying against his neck. It's going along for the ride. It's not tugging on him, but it's laying against that neck. My hands are closer together when I work. Okay, that's important as you start transitioning up, that we kind of exaggerated a lot when they were little to get that bend. Good. Good, and give it back. Same here. Come on, give it good. Good. Good, and give it back. Come here. Good. But as he progresses and we start riding him, we want him through that hackamore, through the bit. And slowly but surely I'm going to get him giving that shoulder to me more so that he doesn't drift quite as bad. But he's doing so good for no more time than we've had with him. So this is about 9 saddles. Because I'm a big old boy and he's not great big yet, I've taken it real light. With the exception of the 2 times we went outside, they've been short saddles. Just so he can get legged up, develop, and learn to carry my weight. He should be this far along, maybe further, if I was spending more time. If you have a Futurity horse, you're going to have to spend more time. And you're going to have to build that colt's endurance up to carry you and your weight for a longer period of time each time. I've chosen to go light with this colt. I wasn't really even going to start him till next year, but he is a big healthy colt. He's doing good. I'll take him a little further than this. We'll keep working with him lightly, and then he's going to get turned out. Just let him be a horse for a while. I want him to start rocking back a little on his turns. We'll start easy. I'll take him toward that fence. I don't like to overuse the fence. It's a great aid, but it's a great crutch. But if you take Colt into it, get him right here, push him, and then let him finish the turn. Give him room to be able to turn, get him about right there, push him with your outside leg, let him finish the turn. Don't drag him through those turns. Once their face is started, try to get off of it and let them finish on their own. That keeps them light, keeps them handy. Now I do a lot of bending. I like them to follow that nose real soft like he's doing. Oh, that's the flex I want. That's it right there. Let's go. Really drifting through that left leg. We'll get past that, but we'll have to work on it. Get up. Easy. No, don't stop. Come on. Don't do that. Kind of wants to die right there. I'll let him come down when I ask him, but not before. Okay, lope past that spot. Bring him down to a jog. Okay, now he's starting to leave again through that shoulder, so I'm going to work on getting him to give me that shoulder back. Atta boy. Now, come on. Atta boy. Much better, much better. He's coming around, starting to drift again. Just do a nice small controlled circle. Get him coming around like he's supposed to. Whoa. Back. Back. Really, really light, and I like that. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. You're gonna run into bobbles, you're gonna run into roadblocks, you're gonna have issues. Don't fight with them. Sit back, think about what's causing it, what you're doing. Go back to whatever it takes to get them where you need to be. They're pretty forgiving as long as you keep your mind open and learn to recognize when the horse tries. He's trying to come around to the right and he's doing a good job, but when he gets worried, he'll drift to the left really bad. So maybe he'll be a great side passer, I don't know. But he needs to come around with that shoulder. So I started back, went to a smaller circle, and I'll get him leaving that leg. So when I get that leg into him, just so slight, just my calf, he'll start coming off that leg. And it's hard to ask a whole lot of a colt that's pretty green, but he's figuring out enough stuff now that he's making a hand. We've taken him out up on the mountain a couple of times, picks up his feet well, handles logs, rough country. He's going to make a dandy young horse. We just have to take our time as we go along. So if I was getting this colt ready for a Futurity horse, I'd have been on him a little sooner, and I'd be a little more consistent about my rides, and I'd put as many rides on as I can. That doesn't mean you wear him out every time. If you've got a young horse that's pretty fractious, high energy horse, it's going to take more warming up beforehand, more loping circles, whatever it takes to get them where they'll listen. But if you get these babies plumb tuckered out, you can't ask things. I'd rather them be a little bit goosey and go through my turns and come off that hackamore than to get tired and start really dragging their feet. I like this colt. He's light on his feet. He's really light on his face. Just, I want to keep that and hope I won't mess it up. I'll take my time and keep building on it. And like I said, I won't start riding him hard till next year. But we'll do this kind of stuff all winter. We ride him out on the track. We take him up the hill a little bit, just light rides. I don't care if you got 30 minutes, spend time with him, work with him. Each day you come out, you may have to back up a little to the previous day and then go forward. Don't expect them to pick everything up and then know it from then on. They do, but you've got to ask them right, so don't get in a fight with them if they don't remember something from the previous workouts. Go back and find that spot and start over from there, and they'll come right along. So, a few more things I like to do. We talked about this. Kind of got him loped down a little bit where he's not real goosey. We talked about using the rope around him. I'll try to let him find it. I don't want to hang on him too much. He's had this on the ground. Now I need to move up. Easy, easy. I'd rather him just, stand there like that, easy. Now that's all right. He's taking his face away, but you can't blame him. Easy. Atta boy. And while he's doing it, just let him relax. Now I'm not holding him here. He has to find this, and he will find it. And I want him to find it, but I can't make him like the rope. You got to talk him into liking the rope, or liking you, or liking having a deer thrown over their back during hunting season. Don't make them do it. Let them find it. And eventually, with time, they relax, and they'll get used to this stuff if you don't make it a bad experience for them. So now, we'll put a little movement with this. And we don't want him running with it yet. We just want him to ease along. I'll try to keep it up where it's not in his face. I might check him once in a while, but I don't want to hold him to this. And then I'm always throwing it, dragging it over him. Back. Back up, look at that. Back up, back up. Good. That way, if we go drag calves next year, he'll be ready. And then I don't baby it coming back. I don't want to sting him with it, but I want it all over him. A lot of them hate it under their tail. I would too, if I had a tail. So remember, we used this rope as an aid, the first saddle, to get him to move. I didn't sting him with it, but I worried him with it till he left out. And that's what I wanted. I wanted him to leave, but I don't want him to associate the rope with anything that's going to hurt him. And he hadn't. I really like the way this colt moves. So as you go forward with your horse, spend time with him. I guess that's the take home, right? This colt's had 9 saddles. None of them, except the 2 times we went out on the mountain, were over 2 hours. Most of them were 30 minutes. I didn't want to get this colt wore out and tired, but I kept repetitious handling him day after day. If you get a colt really tired, let him rest up. I think it's real crucial when you first saddle them, first ride them, you need to spend a week with them. I like to get 7 saddles on one before I stop, at least 6. Colt like this, picks it up easy. Probably didn't need that many, but I stayed consistent. They were short saddles, but I came out every day and messed with him. Spend time with your horse, enjoy your horse. Recognize when your horse is trying for you. That's the biggest thing you can do when you're working with any horse. Recognize when they try. So this is kind of where we're going to take Charlie to. We'll take him a little further, nothing big. And hopefully, if Heidi's foot gets better, we'll have some more videos later on taking these horses to the next level. Thank you very much.